Yes, we're back. We're back again in Train Sim World 2. We're back again to have a look at a new route and another one, the final one, I think. I need to plan these things. The final one, maybe, possibly. It's another one. London Commuter this time. As always with these first looks, because, reasons, I've not done anything with it. So I'll be seeing this for the first time as you see it for the first time. And as always, a huge thanks to Dovetail for allowing me to bring this to you early. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, then hello. Train. That sounded a bit wrong, didn't it? The train stuff going out on Way Away Wednesday. It was the thing. On a Monday is the OMSI for now. On a Friday, God, no, there's some things on a Friday. Saturday, trucking for now. Sunday, random, if the rest of them weren't already. So good evening to Trent, Dylan, CN, and Dan. So yes, I've not looked at this at all, so we'll have to go through the whole intro thing, line thing, learning to drive the trains, thing, which is what I want to do. So I don't know how long the route is. Gatwick is certainly covered in it, and I think Brighton. So, but we'll see. We'll click on it anyway. Less of the talking. Let's click on the thing. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm doing good, thanks, Simba. See, planning. I'd been good, if I could have done. Oh, here we go. Just bear with us, caller.
Welcome to Train Sim World 2, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world.
Press the E.
You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience.
Ooh.
It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Practice by looking up, down, left, and right.
Up, down, left, and I can't quite do it. Right. Would you like to invert my things? No.
Besides operating trains, there are lots of requirements to navigate on foot. Try moving around now.
I can try moving around now. I'm moving. It's successful. I have done the successfulness with the moving. Oh, we'll go somewhere else. I thought that was it. That looks quite nice, actually. So, hi, John. Oh, all the way down there. I was thinking I was done. It does look nice. I like the ambience. It's a very nice ambience. We will carry on doing the walking. It's quite a long twain.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered.
Ooh.
But not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
So it's London. Is that the whole length of the route then? So the Victorias all the way down to the Britons. All the way down here. He was expecting me at 6. Well, you should read the stream schedule in the place with the place. I can't remember again. With the Discord. That's the kiddie. No, it's 7 PM now for the weekday streams because I don't finish the working thing until 5. So doing the thing at 6 is difficult. We will carry on with the walking forwards. Oh, all the way down there. Okay, we'll just push that one all the way down there. Quite nice. We'll just walk all the way to the end, then it's fine. I'm guessing we've got to get on board a train. Oh no, we've got to carry on down to this one. Open the door, I'm guessing. We just squeeze in there. Okay.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now, then return to the game when ready.
Done that.
A heads-up display has appeared on the right side of the screen. This is a guide to what the train is doing.
Thank you for the host.
This is the speed display. The white needle shows current speed. The red marker indicates the maximum permitted speed.
Okay.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions.
What year is this based on? I don't know, actually. Fairly recent, I think, if not current.
This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in. These are brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them.
We don't need to brake, it's fine.
In the top right are the signal and speed limit displays. These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect.
Okay,
Some of these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience.
Challenging? You've not seen me try and drive a train? Pull the handle towards me to get going. Do not let passengers on. Put the things in the... Okay, no, you've told me to do that. We're moving. It's very quiet. That's extremely quiet. It's a very quiet train. It's not making a lot of noise. But surely, okay. Does look good. We'll do a thing. Maybe. Can't take a screenshot. I was coming the wrong thing. Hang on, bear with me. There we go, that's fine. Open the windows. Open the window. Has he got have we got a window? We don't have a window. I can't open the window because we don't have any. Is it telling me what I've got to do? You're just telling me to drive, are you? Okay. It does look very nice. Empty train sheds. Train's nicely modelled. You think I can? Really? Doesn't appear so. No. Light is green. We will continue. Oh no, speedy uppy limity thing has gone in with increase. It's very quiet in here.
The Brighton Mainline runs for roughly 55 miles and runs express services to Gatwick Airport as well as commuter services between Brighton and London Victoria.
Okay, thanks for that.
This particular train is a Gatwick Express Class 387 electric multiple unit and consists of 8 cars. Train Sim World 2 allows you to ride and drive from a selection of camera views. Let's take a look now while exploring this train.
Press 3 to access the exterior camera. I've done that. I'm also slowing down quite a lot. I haven't got control of it anymore. Use the mouse and arrow keys to move the camera. I can do that. Eye cactus. Going over the wiver. That's very wivery.
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy. Welcome to Brighton Mainline, located in the southeast of England. Here you can experience one of Britain's busiest main lines, linking the capital to the seaside resort of Brighton via the international hub of Gatwick Airport. Along the way, be sure to place route maps, put up tourist posters, refill newspaper stands, and put up seagull signs.
Why?
Choose express services to Gatwick or packed commuter services through the British countryside. Welcome to Brighton Mainline, London Victoria to Brighton.
Oh, it's got Brighton in the name. Oh, hang on, I'm still doing the going thing. Oh, is that it? Okay. We'll do the E thing now. What's it going to get me to do now? Is it going to try and teach me how to drive the train now, hopefully? Although we knew the basics of it from that. Oh, there we go. Class 387 Introduction.
Welcome to driver training. Today you will be taken through the operation of a Class 387 electric multiple unit in Gatwick Express livery.
Thanks for the host, SimHub.
During this brief introduction, we will go through the critical driver controls and passenger operations. When you are ready, climb aboard to get started.
It's not released until tomorrow. I will climb aboard the door.
Take a seat in the driver's seat. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
I will. Hang on. I'm trying to close the door first, because otherwise, I could get burglarized.
Set the master key to on to begin the startup procedure.
Master key to the on place. Press and hold the aux on button. Okay. I'm pressing. That made a noise. Cryptic! Thank you very much for that. And yes, has been a while. But thank you very much indeed for the subscriptione. Press S to set the reverser to neutral. No, that's forward. Off. Neutral. Okay, we've done that. Headlights. You want to use H, toggle headlights. We can do the H thing then. Headlights. No, that's turning them off. Day running.
Now we'll need to power the train. This train supports both overhead and third rail power. Although on this route, we will need to use the third rail.
Okay. Up there then. Oh, that one. What? What? That one. Press and hold the DC system select bar. I'm doing that. There we go. Press and hold the shoes down. Got to put your shoes down. That was a plane. He's very quiet. Wait for the brakes to charge. Right, see if nobody's windows. Oh, now we can. Perhaps it's on that other one. It might be noisier now then. Have we got an inside? No, we haven't got an inside view of these, have we? That's very long. Right, wait for the brakes to charge. Hang on. That is quite horny. Brakes are doing the brakey, chargey thingy. What's it? At least we can't open the window. Absolute cleanliness is essential in all compartments of this vehicle. Waste sponge cloths, okay, paper or any other article of combustible nature must not be stowed in this compartment. The greatest of care must be taken to prevent the spilling of oil onto the floor. Yeah, well, I did bring oil with me to work today, so I've got to make sure that I don't spill it on the floor. There's a vigilance pedal. I've got to make sure I'm vigilant. How long do these brakes take to charge? Could we not have turned up earlier? I'll probably get up and leave while I'm waiting for this, can't I? So I'm digging here. You don't deep fry at work? No! I forgot to bring oil with me. Does look very nice. Is this the actual livery? GX Gatwick Express. The door. How did you get on? What are you doing on my train? Sorry, I can't get through the door. Bear with me. I'm just going to close the door because you're scary. Sit down. Still waiting for the brakes to charge. Have I got some power applied? That's probably why the brakes weren't charging. I had some power applied. Should that not have been a thing? It is a Gatwick Express.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Does it? Set it to forward. Apply power to get moving. There's a runway.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintain.
Yeah, I'm coasting.
Keeping to speed limits is important.
No, it's not.
If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the combined power handle into the braking range.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh God, you're not going to get me a stop at a station. Okay, you trusted me really to stop this thing at a station? It's definitely quiet. Well, I suppose it would be. Another plane. That's busy. Blimey.
You are now approaching the first stop. Use the combined power handle to apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
No one said it had to be comfortable or safe. A stop, maybe. Hopefully somewhere within the station limit, but, you know, we'll go for a stop. That was too much of the braking, I think. We'll try that again. Less with the braking, more with the less of the braking, or less with the more of the braking. Okay, I overbraked.
Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure it is safe before unlocking the doors.
Yeah, it's fine. Be alright. Honestly, be fine. Actually, all the doors opened. That weren't bad. The achy breaky train. Don't break my train. My achy breaky train. Once they stop waffling, I can turn the game audio up a little bit. Once Matey Boy stops telling me what to do. It is quite a long train. How's the horn? It's quite horny. Hang on. Lock the doors.
Proceed to the next stop unguided this time and see how you get on.
Really? You're trusting me to do... Okay. I suppose there is some noise. Turn the game audio up a bit, which would be quite loud if he starts talking at me again. I suppose you want peace and quiet, really, don't you? Okay, yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. So we've got to stop at Hawley. He said Horlicks then. That's definitely a... Look at the length of the train! Bloody hell! That'd be a long one. That's definitely long. Got 12 cars? What? 1, 2, 3. There's lots of them. I suppose, being a commuter type train, people going back and forth to the Gatwick airport, it's going to get busy, I should imagine. Oh, that sounds quite nice on slowing down. I approve of that. That does sound quite nice on slowing down. I obviously did the slowing down thing way too much with the earliness. And about there. Unlock the doors. We can do it by this hubby thing, can't we? Unlock left. Is it going to get me to go on to another stop now, or is it just going to go, we'll leave you to your own devices? Is this the only train? I don't know yet. So I haven't done any research on this on purpose, so I didn't come armed with information, which some people would see as being a negative. I like to find out things as you would find out things. But obviously if you're watching this and then you purchase this, you will know the things that I'm yet to find out. But not before I don't find them out. Does that make any sense? I hope not. Lock left. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Oh, you're going to get me to carry on now, are you? Okay. Oh, have your ticket available for inspection. Ticket checks are in operation. I haven't got a ticket. There's a green and white train. Is it the same type of train as this? Just painted a different colour? Technically, that's not a different train, is it? It's just green and white. Is it a pacer? Who remembers those? It was a sweet, wasn't there? Called a pacer. I'm sure there was. I could chew it, but green and white. Or have I dreamt that? Anyway. Are we off to Brighton? I don't know. I don't know which direction we're going. I don't know this part of the country.
We will now perform an emergency brake test.
Will we now? Emergency. Doesn't seem very eager, does it? It's not like a small giraffe had run out onto the tracks in front of me. We'd have been an ex-giraffe. Because that happens a lot between London and Brighton. Oh, apply some power to get moving. It's okay, the giraffe has moved out the way.
Great work. We can now continue our journey.
Can we now? Yeah, where are we going? Salford. Isn't that Manchester? What? I'm really confused. Why are we going to... Okay, which direction? Someone get on the Googles. Is Salford closer to the Britons or closer to the Londinium? That train then, I'm guessing. The one that's the other colour. It's littler. I like the fact we're getting a bit of wind noise now. Giraffe burger. Quite nice, I suppose. Don't do it. Salford's is near Brighton. Okay. Very normal to test emergency brakes in passenger service. A small giraffe run out onto the tracks. Did you want me to kill? Are you going to be responsible for death of giraffes? I had to hit the emergency brakes. Because, you know, giraffes matter. It's got quite windy. Halfords is everywhere. They are. Quite a speed now. Yeah, I don't mind the audio now. Perhaps it's just quiet in that initial, like, look what we're doing sort of tutorial. That's the word I was trying to think of. The look what we're doing thing. So there's the other green train. That's a train. They're quite close together, aren't they? Which I suppose they would be. Not from a safety point of view, but from a distance number of people going towards the Londiniums. And stop. Unlock the doors.
Good work. That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
So you're just gonna... Okay. But, yeah. It was a thing. There were some lines and an acceleration a bit, and then the slowing down a bit. What's he gonna do now? What's now? What's next? Thinking about it. Is it going to show me another train? What's going on now? Sure, it's going to be the same sort of train, is it? Just is the same train again, but in a different colour? Or is it going to just put me in a route now? What's going on? What's happening? It's doing some loading, which is what's happening, and it's taking its time doing the loading. There is a known issue. Reigate Station has got a bug, apparently, and there's less people than normal, even though this is the rush hour DLC. The number of people has been toned down for this, but will be fixed hopefully on release. London Victoria to drive this train from London Victoria to Brighton. Okay. We'll do that then. Unlock doors. What side? Hang on. What side are we? I can't press the that side. I've got myself confused. The tabulation rate. There we go. Pop my thing in. Pop my thing in. Reversey. into the forwards. Open the window. Open the window. Into daytime running. Wait until 8:43. What? Why have you got? Okay. Is there the thing? How do I know where I'm stopping? What's the thing? Maximum speed is 110 of the miles an hour. We see if we can get to that. Somewhere in the cab, you can turn off the AWS isolation so the BP works. Somewhere in the cab. There's AWS there. Is it going to be behind me on a... Oh, God. Probably in a box. There's a seat there. Why? Okay. Panel on the right-hand side. Emergency brake, door. This one. I'm not bothered about the BP thing. I've got to get up. Oh, I'm a train driver. I don't do the getting up. Oh, here. AWS isolation. Normal. Oh, hang on. I'll sit back down again now. There we go. Okay, they're operational. Lock doors. So this is a full line run we're doing now then. I didn't expect that. "23 miles to Gatwick." Okay. What have we got? Sort of 15 limit coming out of here. So was it about 55 miles, something in there? Quite a few trains in this. I quite like that. There's quite a few trains in. Hopefully we'll see a few. Never been to Brighton. Right then, there we go. Full line run ahead of us then. Is there a way you can bring up like how I know where I'm stopping at? Like you can with the normal train sim. T. There we go. Stop at location. Oh, how do I... oh yeah. Gatwick, Brighton. Oh, that's it. We just Gatwick and Brighton. Okay, there we go. That's simple, isn't it? Gatwick and Brighton then. Brighton is nice. Nice pubs. Nice Chish and Phipps. Yes. Twain. I've honked. Did some honking. Right, I'm going to turn the game audio up a little tiny bit more. Right, so at least we are getting to see a full line run, which is quite nice actually. Quite like that first time out. Don't know if it'll then give us a chance to drive the other train, or perhaps we'll do that after this full line run. Alright, speed limit increase. We've got 45. There's quite a lot of trains around. I like that. Over the Thames. And got the work going on at Battersea. So we should get up to a reasonable bit of speed then, if we're only stopping twice. Wow, this is busy. How am I finding the big smoke? I quite like it so far, actually. Definitely busy. Yeah, if you want to know where you can pick this up for PC, if you put !rush hour, all one word, into chat, there will be a link to where you can get the Rush Hour Season Pass, which gives you all 3 of the routes at a discounted price. So it is released tomorrow as I stream this, a week ago, as this goes on YouTube. Clapham's one of the busiest in the UK. Does seem like a busy line. We had a yellow then briefly, so we are following something. 600 yards till we get an increase in speed up to 60. Right, yeah, we got a yellow. Oh no, green, yeah. Doing what it says. Yeah, I am the Gatwick Express. So London, Gatwick, Brighton. That's it. One stop. Right, then we got a 70. Oh, see, the yellow, green. I got to be really careful because we are just behind something. Another train, hopefully, not like a camel walking along the tracks, because that would be dangerous in itself. First impressions, and they are first impressions, I quite like this. Right, so we've got 60 at the moment. Wow, this is really busy. I think this is the busiest I've seen one of these routes. Because there are some that you don't see much in the way of other traffic, but that was quite a lot going that way. Let's just see if it carries on, because logically there should be a lot of trains going in either direction. Well, I won't see much in front of me, but there should be a few, like another one here, look. So there'll be the slow stuff, which I'm guessing is the green one. And there should be other express trains coming the opposite direction. So we're 20 minutes away from stopping at Gatwick. Yeah, I'm instantly liking the look of this. So it's where that season pass comes into effect. I really like the Boston Sprinter. Did a lot in that one. The other one was okay actually, but I think this one could be quite good, being it's UK. Right, we can actually speed up a bit now.
Oh yeah.
Irish Rad, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the madness. Another train coming the other way. Flippin' heck. Okay, you know, occasionally when we do these, it's like count the trains. You almost couldn't on this, could you? Because there's a hell of a lot of them. And hi, Irish Rad. And another one. Not the whole underground, no. Hi, Matthew. Right, 67 miles an hour. Looking very nice. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan, I must admit, of Train Sim World. But I'm really liking what they're doing with Train Sim World 2. So I do want to go back and revisit some of the old Train Sim World 2 stuff that I've got. And do some more stuff on it. So maybe I'll start alternating it. One week we'll do Train Sim. The other week we'll do some Train Sim World 2. 69 miles an hour. So obviously we're on the express service now, so London, Gatwick, Brighton, but there is a non-express as well, which would stop at every stop, I'm guessing, or variations of every stop. Sometimes it is quite nice just to do a express route. I'm quite liking the audio and the wind noise. I wonder if it changes if I close the windows. Yeah. Yeah, it's just in case you didn't want the wind noise. I like that. Alright, speed's dropping. Pick this up again. So tomorrow night, for those watching live, back with some more MSFS, continuing our quest to get from the UK to Fuerteventura by prop, going from Newquay across to Brest in France. Friday night is some golf with friends. Saturday lunchtime carrying on with gas station simulator, and Saturday night in America doing some trucking in ATS. And Sunday afternoon back on the farm. So loads of things coming up. So there are a couple of known bugs with this. A couple of issues of people walking out on the tracks. Say Reigate station is a bit broken. And the number of people at the platforms is lower than it should be, but hopefully that's fixed in time for release tomorrow for those watching live. Oh, we do both horns. Slightly less trains now coming the other way, but you'd expect that as we get further away from London. Oh, I'm doing some speeding. Well, there's one sat there waiting. So a maintenance shed there, a maintenance depot there. Blimey, that's a lot of lines. Oh, here comes another one. That's a hell of a crossover section. Yeah, so you know it's an issue. It's not a deal breaker. It doesn't affect the route really. Croydon. Oh, okay. Just means you have less people. Right, 60 limit. I am doing the speeding. Didn't notice the reduced limit. Okay, coasty coasty. But yeah, first impressions, liking it. It's great when you try something new and it gives you a good feeling straight out of the box, which is why I purposely didn't want to look at anything before I tried it. I like doing that. Alright, 15 miles from Gatwick. Speed back up again now to 60. So if it doesn't put us in the other train automatically when we get down the other end, then I'll go and do the training on it at the end of this. I'll be looking at the 1938 stock. I am intrigued by that. So yes, I probably will. Another train going the same way as me. We are faster than you. And accelerating. It's a race, it's a race. And we were winning. Right, so throttle is all the way back. See if we can max this thing out. Well, that signal thingy flicked from green to yellow. So at some point we're going to catch up with that train in front of us. That's 80. Well, we're ripping along now. I'm going to close one of these windows. There you go. '85, 3 more miles an hour. We go back to the future. 86. 87. Well, this thing's got a top speed of 110. A downhill slope to get it to that. 88 miles an hour. He built a time machine out of a class 387. It's like a lot of people with you. You did that. Yeah, I'm liking this. Definitely am liking this. Feels as though it's going a lot quicker than it is as well. Although, you know, 88 miles an hour is not slow, but it feels as though it's going a lot faster. So at some point it's going to slow us down because We got 9 minutes to do 10 miles. So we're going to arrive there very early at this rate. A little bit of lag at places. Again, that's something that might be ironed out. Tunnel. Even the tunnel's quite cool. No problemo. First look for me as well. Uh-oh. Bring the speed down. We're going slightly downhill. Little bit of brakes. Right, what have we got? 7.5 miles to go to Gatwick, and then it'll be on down to Brighton from there. But yeah, first impression is I like it. So we won't get time this evening to do a stopping route coming back up, but we'll do that next week. I try to have a first look at the line. We'll see what it puts us in after we've done this, and then maybe we'll do look at the other train. Although I should imagine it's going to be pretty similar to this, but and we are going to arrive at Gatwick early. I really am impressed with the fact that there is a lot of other trains on the tracks. Whether they've looked at actual timetabling and how many trains would be running between London and Brighton and sort of tried to replicate that. Said there are little bits of lag. Like that. But again, that's an optimization thing. Hopefully that'll get sorted out with an update. Oh god, that's a... yeah, slowing it down. Didn't spot the reduced speed limit. Right, we're only 5 miles from Gatwick. So far, this first bit of the route's really good and quick, which is great. Yeah, so there were a couple of little bugs pointed out. Again, nothing that's a deal breaker, nothing that would make me either not recommend it or not spend time with it. But yeah, simple fixes. Yeah, definitely a lot of other trains. I'm not normally a fan. This is the one category of train that I would say that I'd never used to drive. I don't like electric. I don't like trains with this stupid little porthole window that you've got to look out. And yet how many times recently have I... that's restricting my view. Been in a train that looks like this. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just pull the blind down a minute. Which I know you can set it. various heights, but I like the squeak as well. We need to try the wiper. What's the wiper like? It's wipery. That's cool. We know what the horn's like. The hell was that? That was a diesel. Oh, that sounded cool. I think there's diesels running on this. I want to drive one of those. Where's the tea machine? Hot and cold running tea is being served in first class. Can you imagine? This is thinking just completely out the box and completely what's going around in my head. Well, some of the things. Imagine if this was in multiplayer. After doing Bus Sim yesterday, can you imagine how cool it would be to have this in multiplayer, where you could drive the train and then you could have other people on, like doing ticket inspections. That would be really cool. Right, double yellow. Let's bring the speed down. Yeah, or doing the doors manually, or giving the signal for the driver to, pull away. I think that, because it wouldn't mean you got to worry about other trains on the track, just to have, someone doing the driving, someone doing, the conductor, well, train manager, whatever they're called now. I think that would be quite cool, and you could just hop on any train. Yeah, driver and guard. I don't think it'd be too complicated to do as far as, having to model other trains. But I think that would be a really cool feature. Right, we are approaching Gatwick. With planes coming in. I like this. Yeah, I like this a lot. Right, duck under the bridge, so you don't hit my head. We're not doing too bad on time either. We were due at 9:10. It's 9:09 and sort of 30 seconds. Oh. I wasn't convinced when Train Sim World 2 first came out. All these excited people, well, not excited going back from the holidays, but excited going on their holidays. Unlock doors. Passengers getting off. There's quite a few passengers actually. Well, they need to add things, but they need to take away the whole filling up newspapers and putting seagull protection up. Just get rid of that. Focus on the train driving. I just wonder how hard would it be to implement multiplayer? No luggage. Well, no. Liveries actually, with the gantry in the way. Gatwick Express does look quite nice. Yeah, here at Gatwick Airport. Next stop, Brighton. The plane's a plane. Hi, Ethan. How many people we got on board? Let's have a look. Smack myself in the face with a door. There's no one. There's nobody on the train. There's nobody on board. We got an empty train. Thoughts on the route so far? I love it. Wait until 9:12. That's useful because I'm not sat in the cab. Ow. Sit myself down, I suppose. Lock the doors. Right, we have a green. Stop at Brighton, 23 miles. And onwards. So what have we got? Oh, blimey. All the beans then. Straight handle all the way back. Best rush hour route yet. I did like the Boston Sprinter. But literally, I haven't done a full run of this yet. So it's a bit early to say whether it's my favourite. And there are some issues with the people. It's not really running at full passenger capacity. That's words. Full capacity of the passengers. Yeah, I'm slightly biased because it's British route and I know roughly whereabouts I am. Roughly. Oh, that's really cool. Right, building up speed. So there was a train just in front of us. Say, handy, not a small giraffe. So that light did change from green to yellow, as they do. As is their wont. It's their purpose in life, in fact. It is their being. There's definitely some lag. Alright, back up towards 90. So we're due into Brighton at 9:37. So when did we start? 8:43. So it's less than an hour from London to Brighton. It's not bad. It still wouldn't make me want to commute by train. I don't know how these people that do it. I get frustrated if it takes me like 16 minutes to get home from work. I couldn't handle going from my place of work to a train station, getting on a train, sitting there for an hour, getting from the train station to home. No thanks. I'm just open that door in the middle. That one. I can't. Not when I'm in motion. So we're not doing anything. A few less trains now. I'm liking the rattles, and so I'll close this window because it was a bit loud. So I've only got that window open. If I close that one, It's actually not a bad noise in all fairness. So there's another express coming the other way. Yeah, really liking this. Definitely. So we won't get a chance to do the full stopping route this time, but we will next week. We'll do that. So we will, when we arrive there, we'll have a look and see if we can check out the other train. Tunnel! Oh god, that's lots of speeding. I wasn't keeping my eye on the speed limit thing in the top corner. Oops. Alright, we're back to a 90 soon anyway. Yeah, if you're new to the streams, that's loud, then trains are something I stream every single Wednesday on Railway Wednesday. On a Thursday, currently doing a series in flight. Fridays, a bit of a fun Friday. Saturdays, trucking. Sunday afternoons on the farm. Saturday lunchtime, something single player. And Tuesdays, something to be decided next week. I don't know what. Indeed. Trucking with Susan. 4 years ago. Over 4 years ago now that clip was. Ay caramba. Omzi. No, no. There will be no more. My work is done. Although bizarrely, Omzi went out on YouTube yesterday and people loved it. So it's just, YouTube confuses me. Not yesterday, Monday. So yeah, trains definitely less frequent as we get down towards Brighton. But I suppose that would happen, because I'm guessing other lines join in, or other routes join in, do they, onto this line? Omzi needs you. There's still plenty of stuff to come in Omzi for the next couple of months. Okay, that looks cool. That did look cool. There's a viaduct. Oh, I'm doing the speeding thing. Slow it down. I even like the little rattles, which if you were a driver, that'd be doing you nutting, wouldn't it? If you're spending 8 hours a day in this and there's a rattle every so often, you'd be like, where's that? What? Where's the rattle coming from? Obviously keeping your attention focused in front of you and not looking around, because that'd be just dangerous and foolish. 13 minutes to do... No. Yeah, no, hang on. That was maths. 17 minutes to do 13 miles. I think we're going to be arriving quite early. We'll be breaking all sorts of records going from London to Brighton. You haven't got round to watch Mondays. It was a stream. There's some train sim coming up over the next few weeks on YouTube that wasn't on a stream. Ooh. Including a steam train. It's your flask around my feet. It could be right there. Something rattling on the floor. Can't wait for it to be released. I'm really impressed with it so far. Yeah, you know, the routes aren't as long in Train Sim World 2 as they are in Train Sim, and you know that's always going to be a factor. And I think this was almost something that they had to do because it's, you know, an hour route. You know, I haven't done the whole of it yet, but I'm liking it so far. Me doing Steam, indeed. You know, it could be that next year, like on a Tuesday, it may be that I'll do some more Train Sim. You know, I totally love Train Sim. So it could be, I don't know, we have a Train Sim World Tuesday and a Railway Wednesday on one week. And then the other week, then we do some Bus Sim or whatever we're doing, and then Railway Wednesday. So it could be I'll do some Train Sim World 2 fortnightly. I don't know. I've said this before, if I had one genre only to focus on, it would be Train Sim. So this would factor in there somewhere. I still prefer the long routes that I can do in Train Sim. Already making plans for a long Christmas route. So every year we do a long journey. We've done Paddington to Penzance in a Pacer. We've done Edinburgh to London in a Pacer. This year's trip, I think, is going to be Penzance to Paddington, not in a Pacer. Controversial, I know. And that'll be between Christmas and New Year. So that'll probably be on Wednesday the 29th. Alright, only got 9 miles to go to get to Brighton. Yeah, number of trains coming the other way has certainly dropped off. Yeah, I do want to go back through all the other DLCs I've got, because I've got them all. There's some I haven't done content on at all. So there's some I haven't streamed. And there's others I think it'd be quite good to go back and do again and have a look at them. So yeah, whether that's a thing I do. So on a Tuesday when we're not doing Bus Sim or something, I'll do an extra Train Sim. Which I would quite like. Flight on a Thursday we'll continue to get to do until MSFS crashes. That looks quite nice. What, the LGV? I think so. I should have all the DLC, I think. I'll run through them at the end. So we'll get down to Brighton, then we'll have a look and see if we can do the other train and do the whole this is how you drive that thing. So this is quite a nice route to do. If you just want to sit and chill for an hour, you could jump on, do this route. You know, it's one or 3 stops or 2 stops. It's just a nice way to chill, isn't it? You haven't got to concentrate too much. There's not many issues with signals. We might get a red as we come into Brighton. I think it's just that ideal. Yeah, I've got an hour. Oh, I'll go and do London to Brighton. And I think we are at risk of arriving early. That's got dark. Yeah, we had some issues with Bus Sim yesterday in multiplayer. It was extremely laggy for those people trying to drive. So I don't know what to do there. Whether we'll wait and come back to it if it is a known issue once that's sorted, or we just have less of us, or I just do it in single player. I don't know. It's not a long-term thing, but it'd be nice to complete it. So unlock all the map, unlock all the buses, and have all the buses. That would be quite nice to do. Right, anyway, trains. Maybe a few old crisp posts. I could try it, maybe try it off stream over the weekend or something. We'll see if we can plan that. 4 miles to go to the Britons. I was saying there's other content I want to stream as well. We got Accident, my first look at that coming up. Gas Station Simulator, really enjoying. There's some other stuff as well that I want to try and do. So it's having the time to be able to stream stuff. Over Christmas, I think there's going to be more opportunity for me to do a couple of streams a day. So I'll do that on a few of the days. And Christmas isn't that long away, is it? 12 weeks? 11 weeks? 12, something like that? 13? It's some weeks away. Not very many. 10, 11, 10, 12, 10, 11. It's a time. Oh god, that's me doing a lot of the speeding. I've got a 40 mile an hour coming up. In 2 miles. Yeah, I know. I'm just being keen. You should pack your job, get your train license, do nothing with it, and stream less. Stream less? What? That's not... What? Yeah, things get better, White Fang. People say that it will get better, and trust me, as someone that lost both their parents within 7 weeks of each other, what are we talking now, or 14 months ago, 15 months ago, it does get better. Rattle, rattle. We are... Oh god, hang on. We are approaching the Brighton. AWS Vigilance pedal. That's something a rock guitarist would have. So double yellows. This is quite well done. They do put a lot of detail into these that they don't necessarily need to, as far as like all the other tracks and stuff. I know they're probably basing it on the fact that they are there, but it is still quite impressive when you see it. Alright, 500 yards and we have a red. So we will slow it down. Because I'm actually early. Another train shed with no trains in it. Having never been to Brighton, no, I don't know if this station will look anything like Brighton. I'm guessing is that another train line going around over there? It looks like it. Over those arches. No, you sod. I was looking at the arches. Well, I'm guessing. Next time we'll do a full line run. Not that I'm finishing now, but you won't get a chance to do another full line run. A long time to load. Right, it's going to want me to do the whole thing again. Let's not do that. Right, let's go to... main menu. Right, explore. Training, 2 out of 3. So class 387 we done. Let's do the introduction to class 377 then. At least we get to see the other train. Which looks like the 387, to be honest.
Welcome to driver training. Today you will be taken through the operation of a Class 3774 electric multiple unit in Southern livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the critical driver controls and passenger operations. When you are ready, climb aboard to get started.
Door's already open. That's dangerous, isn't it?
Take a seat in the driver's seat. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Most of my time.
Set the master key to on to begin the startup procedure.
Press into neutral. H for the headlights.
Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure it is safe before unlocking the doors.
There's no one leaning on the doors. They're going to fall in, which would be quite amusing if they did, but we shouldn't laugh. Oh, the station looks really nice. I like the ambient noise as well. So we started in Brighton this time. We nearly got there last time. So I'm going to have to do a full length route next time, and maybe the stopping route would be quite cool. Now waiting for our passengers to board the train. They have boarded. Lock the doors.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
It's in forward. Apply the powering. To reach the 10 of the miles an hour.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed.
Yeah.
Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the combined power handle into the braking range.
It's fine, we don't need to brake, we're okay. Stop at Preston Park in 1.2 miles. It does look really nice, doesn't it? We got the windows. I got my doors. Yeah, we have got the windows we can open on this one. That's better. Getting a bit stuffy in here. Oh, this is a flipping... Yeah, it was a track that ran up over that thing. This is where I got... I was so close. It was just down there. I nearly got to Brighton and ran this bloody red light here. Don't. So near, but yet so far. So what's the main difference with this thing then? Is it just because it's designed to run as just a 4-car? Looks pretty much exactly the same. I don't know. I'm not a train guru. It's East Coast Way. It's in Train Sim World as well. Is it? Ooh. I'll have to do that then. Right, 900 yards. 4, 8 and 12. Okay. And yet the other one's just lots. 10 mile an hour slower. Oh yeah. Not that you can get to that on these lines. 387's a newer model, hence the higher number. Because bigger is newer and better, apparently.
You are now approaching the first stop. Use the combined power handle to apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
Again, the whole comfortable and safe thing is a bit overrated, I think. And we are approaching a stop. And stop. Unlock the doors. Welcome to Preston Park. That was an inside view. Some electrics do sound nice. Overall, I'm still not a fan. I just prefer the noise of a diesel. But that's just me. I know they're not as good for the environment and stuff, and they're not the future of train travel, but they just sound nicer. Hence why I'll be doing my long Christmas trip in a diesel. So I don't know if it'll end here or whether it'll get me to go on to the next stop. Skippy! Yeah, thank you very much for the host. Lock the doors.
Proceed to the next stop unguided this time and see how you get on.
I will proceed unguided. Now, I know what you're trying to go for, but I'm going to, pronounce this as it's written in front of me. TH3, play 3RR. Thanks very much for the follow. Right, 5.4 miles to Hazzocks. 75 limit. We've got a fence separating us from the other train. Don't take offence. If you did that, they'd be fenceless. Steve the literal. I'm just reading it as it's written in front of me. TH3 play 3RR. That's written. It's like people that have private registrations on their cars that expect them to spell a word. No. You've got, the letters and numbers. It's not a word. It's letters and numbers. Gas Station Simulator is next being streamed on Saturday lunchtime. If you are in Discord, the streaming schedule is posted in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, it's still posted there, but you can't see it. Right, we've got 4 miles to go to Hazzocks. I've never done the whole extra locos thing and put them on lines and done all the whole... We haven't talked about this before, about swapping trains and stuff in this. I've never done it. What's the one that Jeff Marshall did his video on yesterday? 707? That was quite nice. It's very quiet. This does sound different to the 387. I think it's got different audio. Just got up the last trucking stream before the Ford C-Max. That Ford truck, that was just, oh god, that's so good. Being able to use mods in trucking finally in a convoy is brilliant. Looking forward to this Saturday's trucking. Yeah, moving trucking to a Saturday, it gives a bit more time with it. Friday night then we'll just do something fun for a couple of hours. Yeah, in America, we're going to alternate between America and the UK. Well, Europe. So I think it's Kenworth this week. Then it's going to be Scania. Then it's going to be Freightliner. Then it will be something else. Volvo. Oh yeah, the old Volvo. Oh yeah, the really old one. The F88 or whatever it is. Right, 1 mile to Hazzocks. So yeah, flight tomorrow. Carrying on our quest to get to fly by prop to Fuerteventura from Birmingham. My last time ended up in Newquay. I didn't plan it. So a flight over a lot of water tomorrow, which inevitably you won't be able to see before we get to France. We are arriving at Hazzocks. Oh, it does sound nice on the slowing down. Yeah, so there is an issue with the people because we can hear them, but we can't see them. They are invisi people.
Good work! That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
Really? Many invisibility cloaks, indeed. Okay, let's go back to the main menu then. What have we got we can do? So explore on foot, training we've done, scenarios. What scenarios are there? Slow way home. An issue at Norbury has backed up trains along the fast and slow lines, meaning delays are expected on the way to London Victoria. Let's do that. 25 minutes. We'll do this one. Slow way home. That's exactly what it says on the tin. You're currently being held at danger aspect due to a stopping train ahead. Once clear, continue the service to London Victoria, but be aware we have reports of delays further up the line. Are we all ready to go? We're in forward. Wait for the signal to clear. We're in the 377. Somewhere. Some more lines over there. Gotta wait for the light not to be red anymore. Why is that seat down? It's been sat there. What's going on? I'm gonna have a toot. Oh, that was loud. That was definitely a loud, some loud tootage. We open the window. That was I'm impressed with the horn. That is quite nice. Oh, we've changed. Okay, hang on. Don't ever change. Oh, we got a yellow. So the next one is red. Right, we got a red in 600 yards. Don't run the red. Don't go looking. Oh, it's yellow now. Got smacked in the face by a tree. Yeah, definitely 100% really impressed with this. I'm actually looking forward to doing another full line route. Hopefully in the 377 then, because we'll do a full stopping route going back up or down or one of the other ways next time. We'll see if we can maybe even fit in one going each way. We'll maybe do an express and then a stopping. Right, we've got a green. Speed is doing the increasing amount of. But yeah, Boston Sprinter I really liked. The other one, whatever it's called, was okay, I think, from memory. A while ago since we did that one. And this I really like. Okay, we got yellow now. So 900 yards till East Croydon. That's some tall buildings. Yeah, I was expecting to go over the bridge. Uh-oh. That was red. That was definitely red. I wasn't looking. I was looking at the bridges. There were bridges. I got excited. I was looking at them. I'm easily distracted. I don't want to go to London Victoria to Brighton. No, don't. No. No, I'm not doing London Victoria to Brighton. I wanted to... Oh, God. Yes, I'll go back to the main menu. Is there a shorter one? Alrighty then. Scenarios. 30, 20, 35, 25, 30, 30, 30, 25. That's the same one, isn't it? Slow way home. It's a 70-minute one there. Blimey, that's interesting. Not do that now. Timetable. Diesel. Okay, let's try that same one again then. Slow way home. We'll try it again. And then we'll end. Let's see if I can have more success this time. But now we know it's red. Okay, so we're all good to go. Horn's still quite horny. Blow the windows again. Right, remember this time, there's a red light. Don't get distracted by the red light. Or the bridges. Keep an eye on the red light. Don't get distracted by the red light. Keep an eye on the bridges. No. Don't get... See, I've got confused. Don't get distracted by the bridges. Concentrate on the red light. There you go. There's some logic. I should write that down. They haven't got a pen. Don't think I've got a pen. Oh, hang on. I've got a pen. I'm just going to write down. Hang on. Bear with me. Red. I've written down red light. Oh, jelly baby next to the pens. Hang on, no, I won't. Right, let's go. Now I can have a jelly baby. Right, okay. So somewhere up here, there's a red light in 600 yards. Don't get distracted by it. I'm speeding. It didn't warn me of that reduced speed limit, but okay. I'll slow it down again then. Oh, now you speed up, you scumbag. Speed limits. Right, double yellow. Okay, can we actually make it to the station this time? They don't know. I've got no idea. I'm a deer with no eyes. I keep bumping into things. Right, double yellow. See, I haven't got the thingy turned on. The AWS, what's it? That's my excuse. Right, that's fine. That's yellow. Red, 300 yards. Right, red, 300 yards. Got a red, 300 yards. It's red. You're not going to catch me this time with your wily red-coloured signals, you. Aha. There. What do you think about that then? What's a strange looking building on top of the thing? Like a mini stadium. I'm the only train here. I feel very alone and vulnerable. We'll have a quick honk. Train's leaving in front of me. Oh, signal's changed. I was playing her blind. Hi, Ponta boy. Alright, so we'll finish this scenario, provided we can, before we end. Right, there's another red in 300 of the yardages. Don't forget the red signal. It's got a frequent service, isn't it? Like one train pulls out, another one pulls in. Like being on the underground.
Please remain behind the yellow line that's
And stop. Tabulatory with the doors. So East Croydon, Clapham Junction, and Victoria. Okay. So Clapham Junction is next, and then the Victorias. We got a green now. If it stays that way, we should be okay. We did say to expect delays, so I'm going to expect some more of those said delays. Am I fully in? Well, there's a question. Passengers are nearly done with the loading onto the train. Lock the doors so they cannot. There is no escape now. Clapham. Right, we got 40 mile an hour in 800 of the yards. But 6.9 of the miles to go to the Clapham. And the yellow. Not as many trains, although we haven't gone very far, have we? There's what, one train in front of us. Has anything passed us yet? I'm not sure. Right, doublage of the yellow bulbs. So the next one, they take a bulb out and just leave one of the yellow ones in. Which they've done. Someone came along and unscrewed one of the bulbs. So the next one is they swapped it for a red one. That's a lot of train tracks going up and around there, isn't it? Blimey. I said that on the way through, didn't I? Hang on, no, we've got a thing. The colour's gone to the green one. $29. Bit of soul, Susan. Alright, stay within the speedy limit. We'll try to. Okay, that was a lot of tracks we just crossed. Slightly speeding again. Oh god, okay, we got a 70. Go, 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 go. Power! All of the power! Right, we need that light to stay of the greeny coloured thing. I think doing a full stopping service on this route could actually be really interesting. What, one of those scenarios was what, 70 minutes? So I think that's the one we'll do next time. It looks really, really good. I think this line could be quite nice at night if it's lit right as well. "70 minutes only half the stops." Really? I suppose that's only adding what, 13 minutes to stop at every stop. Yeah, I suppose. It's quite a few stations as well. I don't know if there is one that covers all of them. We will find out next week. Yeah, definitely really impressed with the route. Can certainly recommend it. See, I'm not normally a fan of electrics or electrics where you look out these little porthole windows, but I do like a single handle operated train. And I like the UK routes. I like the fact that it's the full London to Brighton, so more pluses than negatives. Not a negative overall, just for me. Although, as I said earlier, I have driven quite a lot of these now where I've been driving electric trains because they are the future. Right, 2.7 miles to Clapham, and then it's into Victoria. And then when we get to Victoria, we will end. So yeah, shorter streams during the week, as I said, on the Tuesday to Thursday streams. But we'll try and make up for that on the Friday and Saturday evening streams. And there'll be a lot over Christmas. Some days I shall certainly stream twice a day, because quite frankly I've got nothing else to do. Apart from the days where we're doing the long journeys. So there'll be a long train sim stream, we'll do a long trucking stream, and there'll be the return flight, providing we get to Fuerteventura, from Fuerteventura. Might up 3 a day. It won't be 3 a day. So I'll be here Christmas Day, probably in the evening rather than at lunchtime, and I'll be here Boxing Day in the evening as well. And New Year's Eve will be lunchtime and not the evening. Right, 1.3 till we get to Clapham. Alright, that's a yellow, or double yellows. So I'll slow it down a bit. This one's going to be a single yellow, which means the next one then is red. It's the laggiest journey I've done of these so far. Actually, and I think it's scenery loading in is the problem. Whether they've got a lot going on scenery wise, I understand, you know, it's built up area, so you expect there to be a lot more around. Right, more double yellows. $400 yards until we stop. And into Clapham Junction. Oh, may have slightly gone into emergency brake there. It's fine. Unlock doors. That's a lot. That's a big old station, isn't it? And a lot of tracks with the facility to be able to go straight through. Blimey, that's quite a... Imagine having a connecting train here and you get off that one on the end there and you go all the way over there. It's like, yeah, you're going to miss your train. See this scenario, no other trains around. So this is a bit lacking, isn't it? That rundown we had earlier was awesome because there's loads of other stuff on the line. This one, not so much. You'd think there'd be loads around here this time of day. Well, 11 o'clock, I suppose. Still not exactly rush hour, but you'd expect to see another train, wouldn't you? You wouldn't expect to see not a single train in any of these platforms apart from me, and nothing coming or going. Lock the doors.
Always try to carry a bottle of water with you. If you feel faint, seek help at the next station. Do not use the emergency cord, as this may delay help reaching you.
Always try to carry a bottle of water with you. Everywhere? Seems a bit inconvenient. Right, 2.3 miles to the Victorias. All the trains to Waterloo come through here. What, where the battle was? Or the ABBA song? Jesus Christ, look how many tracks that is. That there is a lot of tracks. Blimey. It is impressive. Right, there's Battersea Power Station up ahead of us. Okay, I wasn't expecting to go round here. I thought we'd be going down... Okay. I'm guessing this curves. Okay. Yeah, imagine it being a signaller there. You've sent that train to the wrong place. Oh, crap. You can't just reverse up, can you? Oh, here's another train. What an awesome route. I genuinely really impressed by this. Again, I haven't looked at anything. I haven't looked at any videos, any artwork, not even a description of how far the line goes before I jumped into it. So didn't know what to expect, but very impressed. And can certainly recommend it. So next week we'll come back and do a full line route again. Well, hopefully not to get caught by a red light, but we'll do one of the stopping services ones.
If you see anything suspicious, please tell a member of staff or the police.
Okay. See anything suspicious? It's like, yeah, excuse me, can I just report something to you? Yeah. That guy over there? Yeah. I think he's wearing a wig. Looks a bit suspicious. Don't think they'd want to know that, really, would they? Imagine how much these places cost with a view of the river, but they're an absolute fortune. Right, we got a yellow, or double yellows. And a 20 coming up. We'll just show them a picture of Poirot. I do miss watching Poirot. And Frost. No time to go back and watch these things. Columbo, just one more thing. He could be smuggling a small animal under his wig. Well, into Victoria we come. Oh, that sounded fine. Not wrong at all. I really do like the audio. One short first, say, because it was quite muted in that first thing we did, but definitely like it. I shall look forward to returning next week and doing a full line stopping service. Could be a Victoria Sponge. Oh, I've had a Victoria Sponge for a long time. Cake. And stop. That's not bad with the stopping. Stopping was done well. Set the power handle to B3. Okay. Set the headlights to off. Set the tail lights to on. What? Okay. So no one runs into the back of the train, I'm guessing. Set reverser to off. And set the master key to off. There we go. Leave the train. I'll go through this door. Maybe. Thank you. That's all for now. Let's see how you did. Well, first time failed, but that time not bad. You actually gonna see how I did, or you just gonna? Oh, there we go. Not bad, I suppose. Okay, stopping accuracy 0.998 of a yard. It's all right, I guess. Right, main menu. So there we go. Did a full line run, pretty much, and then did something that wasn't a full line run. We don't do a timetable, do we? What scenarios are there for next time then? So 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 70 minutes, the only longest one. So there isn't actually a full line run in the scenarios. So it'd have to be. I wonder if we can take the. Could we what? Can we take the? I wonder if we can take the 166. Gatwick Airport to Reading. No. Okay. Damn it. 387 then. Victoria to Brighton. 54 minutes. Victoria to Gatwick. Hour and a minute. 57, 32, 57. Oh, this is because I'm in the... Hang on, let me go back to them. So if I go to 377, which is the correct train. Hour and 9... So there isn't really. It's an hour and 9 minutes then. London Victoria to Brighton, which is a full line run then. So it must be stopping at most of the stations. That's cool. We can do that next time. There we go. We'll go back to the main menu. There we go. Need to set up as custom. Quite cool to do it in a 166. So there we go. So London, and we just go and get some audio. There we go. So London Commuter, first look, and very well. I like it. That was words, wasn't it? I like it very much. So London Commuter. We do one or more of those this week. The Dresden one we've done. The Boston Sprinter one we've done. I like that. Cathcart Circle Line. I think we've done that recently, but we'll come back to that again. Hamburg to Lubeck, I can't remember if I've done anything in that, so that's something to have a look at. Clinchfield Railroad certainly have. Southeastern High Speed we've done. Munich to Augsburg, don't think I've done anything in that. Sandpatch Grade, that's the original one, but that could be come back for a lull and do that again. That I don't think we've done. London Underground, really want to do that again, so we must come back and have another look at that. Then the Rhine-Ruhr is good. Oakville Subdivision, okay. East Coastway, definitely come back and do that. That's in a 377 as well. Peninsula Corridor, American stuff, maybe not. Northern Transpennine, really like that. Long Island Railroad, I don't think I've done anything on the Long Island Railroad, so that's one to have a look at. The Ruhr-Sieg Nord is good. Done that fairly recently. West Somerset Railway, I absolutely love. I've done every single scenario in that. Rapid Transit, I don't think I've done anything in. And then the Great Western Express, we'll come back and look at that as well. So loads of stuff still to do in Train Sim World 2. So there we go. I will end there. Tomorrow night, back with some flight at 7. A multiplayer flight going from Newquay across to France. And then Friday night, golf with friends. Saturday lunchtime, some gas station simulator. And Saturday night is trucking. Sunday afternoon is farming. I'm missing the Tees Valley line and the French ones. I'm wondering if it's because I'm not in my normal Steam profile. I wonder whether they'll show up on my actual Steam profile. I'll check my other Steam login. So I have to log in as another Steam profile for this to work before release. I'll have a look. If not, I shall get those ones. So yes, there we go. And then more London Commuter next week. So thank you to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last couple of hours. Thank you very much indeed. No one in voice with me this evening to thank, so sod them. To this lot, if I can read it, to Dylan Larwood and Nightbot for moderating. Thank you. The player, Irish Lad, and Swift for following. Cryptic for subscribing, and then Marcus, Simhub, and Skippy for hosting. Thank you very, very much indeed. Your support and company is always appreciated. We will be back tomorrow at 7 for some flight. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.